People are using this. Your Uncle Fubo Ghana, they want to hide behind this to make MPP look as the only legitimate political party in Ghana. But let me tell you for a fact, I feel bad for this. Judges who were killed, I don't like it. I hate it. But this should not decide our democracy. People are hiding behind the deaths of these three judges. The deaths of these three judges. We want them to come and tell us, do they think that anyone will just get up any day and kill a judge in Ghana? I don't trust that these judges were legitimate. These judges were doing something that was not right. No mu dibone. The man J.J. Rawlings, any Ghana for who say it was 1981, it was a direction. It was because people like these judges and their friends in power were abusing that power. And the pain that some people received from the abuse that they meted on them is the results they got is from that. So I don't see these judges as any humans are almost free heaven. They are not angels. These are people who basically paid for what they might have done in the past. Near to Kromha for years. We all believe to say, judge for there, they are comfortable. Judge for there, omindi boni. Judge for there, they are just. We were here now last year, or yeah, a whole investigations. Judges were taking yam, sheep. Judge for the to decide the fate of a man in Ghana. Judges were taken as low as 2,000 Ghana to decide the destiny of a fellow man. And this same way enche you near Okrumha and a judge for Jim Ponchi to decide the destiny of a fellow man in court. What shows to say these judges were not doing worse during that time where power was for a few people. What shows is that these people were not involved in any kind of corruption. Why do you think that these people, they were not even involved in some cases that decided people's life? They were not supposed to, at the end of the day, end the case or pronounce those kind of judgments. Let's start asking questions. This story has been one way. The traffic has been showing one direction. We need to be questioning these people. We need to be questioning why some people will get up and all the judges in Ghana, they will choose to say, Mummy and Sadi Ebekumashimase. There's some reason for that. Because, Naminumi and Waha, Mamenchiro. And a judge for ya and the young Pessia Becca say, Omubet made the bonnet, Emma Nipebia to Omokano. These judges, we saw all these things in Ghana. Judge for no Ebini.
It was the Republic versus Kwame Jato, a suspect in a narcotics case. We told Mayor we were intervening on behalf of the accused who was about to be sentenced. Mayor agreed to help. In the judge's house, things happened swiftly. Mayor introduced us, handed over the money to the judge in a brown envelope, and the judge gave us assurance that he will act on our request. It was clear that Mayor did not want us to talk about money with the judge. This could be because he wanted us to avoid any mention of the faceless state attorney that he was supposedly giving the other 5,000 cedis to.
Would that be the death? You have never seen him before.
To find out the truth, we decided to go back to the judge. This time, without Mayor. We took along a ram, a symbolic gesture of appreciation for his promises and assurance. To our mild disappointment, the judge said he preferred a goat to a ram.
This morning I asked my wife to look for somebody to send to Tulaku to buy me a goat.
But my lord, if you want, I will bring a goat too.
But he gave you some money.
He took 6,000.
The judge was shocked at Mayor's behavior.
And later on, he came and told me that he talked that you say you don't have money, so what you could get was 5,000. What have you done that
you collect those money? Okay, thank you.
So what about that? So will you come in the morning or evening time?
I'll come in there.
Okay.
Days later, we took the goat, Justice Peter Derry's preferred gift, along with the remaining balance.
The balance is 1,000. Yes, sir. But is he going to set free?
Yeah, no, that's
It all worked in favor of Kwame Jatto, the man standing trial for narcotics. Our checks with the Attorney General's department shows that the man was freed. You bet the true price of justice in these parts. After some months, we identified a rape case considered as one of the criminal and punishable offences under Ghana's criminal code. We then identified Charles, a driver to the judge, also known as a middleman in the sale of justice. A few days later, he called to say the judge was willing to see us on only one non-negotiable condition: a payment of 2,000 Ghana cedis. The driver led us to the judge, who took the 2,000 Ghana cedis from us, being representatives of the criminal suspect.
Well, you are welcome. Thank you, sir.
Why have you come?
The king has executed you.
Okay.
Yes.
10
10 months.
That's all what I will ask him.
Okay, my lord.
This can't be greeted for you for opposite.
Oh,
Oh, my lord.
don't worry about it. Fine. I beg you. And sit down. Sit down. What's the name?
I'm Idris Ishmael.
Please. You know our work, these things are very dangerous.
Yes, sir.
So you are 2, and I'm
3.
yeah 3. Please let this thing remain this way. I beg
Okay,
you.
my lord.
The suspect was acquitted and discharged.
My lord.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Mami say what? Then you can.
Okay, so thank you, my lord.
After negotiation, 13,000 was agreed on to be paid to Justice Ajetunasam. It was a tricky situation before meeting the judge. Justice Ajetunasam, on accepting the money, told Tiger to bring the rest of the 2,000 Ghana cedis balance and to also come with Bernard Salah, who was at large, so that they would know what to do in order to first of all reverse the warrant on his head and to finally pass a judgment in his favor.
I even told him that he has to bring Bernard Salah.
Because his physical is
A lot of people. So you have to get Bernard Salah.
Okay. Okay, my lord.
What we can do is that on the 7th of October, we bring him here. Then I'll make the entrance.
Before the real date.
Yes.
Okay.
We'll bring him here.
Okay, my lord.
So maybe by 10 o'clock, we'll bring him here.
Okay, my lord.
So you pass by my place, I'll bring the record book.
Okay.
The same record
No,
book.
we can even
Use
use
this
that.
one. Okay.
Okay, okay. Okay, my lord. Okay.
But since you say 10, it will be 10.
10. Yes, my lord. We will really do that. Okay. Thank you very much, my lord.
Poised to collect the rest of his money, Justice Ajetunasam called us for a meeting to give him his balance. We deliberately gave him 1,000 cedis to prolong our encounter with him. He met us at Zongo Junction in Accra to collect it.
You, my love.
What? You make it softy.
It's from the you know they have issue. Sure, he will be coming next week.
Next week. Okay. Well, I believe that there will not be any. This big bag you are carrying.
Because I just have to.
For the remaining 1,000 Ghana cedis, we had to go to his house and pay, this time with a male goat. Weeks later, we got information that Justice Ajetunasam had been assigned by the Chief Justice to the Cocoa Affairs Court building. His clerk took his share, and there was Justice Ajetunasam taking his share and putting it under his table. He threw out the contempt case. We then set a date to meet the judge. Our rendezvous point was the Accra Mall. The judge showed up with his bodyguard to pick his part of the booty, but asked the bodyguard to excuse him before taking the bribe money from us. He then appeared offended that the money wasn't in an envelope.
Sorry.
No, my friend.
I was.
The man is not.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Next time you package it well.
No. Next time I will not allow you this.
It's not the best. Next time. I even had seen you earlier on.
The phone is yours.
To appease him, Gabriel suggested we top it up with a gift of a male goat. We delivered that, but he was not at home.
So your auntie give you something for small fuel?
Yes. For you there, he says Thursday.
Gabriel called him on phone to tell him what we brought.
You know that you got. All right. Bye.
Now that we knew his house, we could go back to meet with him. So we did just that, with another goat bought from Burkina Faso. Contacted Madam Peace, who we found to be a strongest link for reaching the judge.
Elderly people say
you can't go empty-handed.
So now the ball is in your court.
When we asked how much the judge would need to carry out injustice in favor of the murderer, she said,
You need help. So it is you who come out and maybe you say this.
What about 2,500? Yours is nothing. Yours there will treat you special after the help is done.
I will inform him.
Okay.
Don't remove anything here. Can I get the rubber? Okay, you give it to me.
We decided to make part payments to her in order to sustain her interest.
When would I need you again?
I will be going to see him.
Okay.
And then tell him your assurance, and then I'll call you and then bring you the money.
Okay.
By our next meeting, we had organized the money, and after court proceedings one day, we handed it to the judge in his chambers by placing it on his table. He grabbed it swiftly and threw it into his desk drawer.
So he will be free, my love.
Well, for now, yeah. Okay, so that is the solution.
Okay.
peace also got her back. About a month later, John Bobby was freed.
These were judges, you and I. Say Shamo baby, and as a Sebio, Asama Tuomo, Nasa Yakasa Obia Kudio, we will all get out on the street and say, why did the person do that? Say during 2024 and now during 2017, MPP also and a judge for we would all have risen up to say MPP are buying MPP judge for be yomujuma enti ena oma fa kwan bi so miako kuomo. So some way see in 2025 under NDC we will all rise up and say NDC are buying per se judge for we be yomujuma enti no kuomo. That is why the 1982 aseme see and me catch them say we are not supposed to listen to one side. Because judges now 1982 you kuomo. I don't think they are different from these judges. They are Ghanaians. And I don't think anyone can tell me, say, Omoya judge no, Omo ndi bonida. I want the GBA to bring their case docket. Judge for me and some way cases Omo tinaso. Omo ko Omo files no Omo publishing in any reading here. You will see what will happen in Ghana. These three judges, Judge for me and some way, Ghana Bar Association, they should disclassify Omo documents Omo case Omo tinaso nyina. Na ye nyina ye ready. Now you understand why these judges were murdered. I will never support the murdering of a fellow man, whether a judge or a teacher. I will never sit here and condone that. But question no, direction no, I have one way to do. I have one direction to do. It looks like say some people are trying to portray these judges and say, Omunya bonida. I just say Omanya bibia, but something might have happened. Something might have happened because then you're munkwani judge from Ghana. It's when the Ghana Bar Association, led by Joe Gatte's wife, when the Ghana Bar Association, led by Joe Gatte's wife, now say omo person omo the side way politics you ask them so omo credibility way it makes this woman a mad woman because the Ghana Bar Association here omo Ghana no. So omo person omo prove you wrong na ye judge for we omo example say omo ye legitimate omo ndi bone da. Cases are judges waiting us. The kind of judges we are dealing with. Those three judges who were murdered. Let's go back into the archives and pick all the cases they sat on. You will see the kind of judgments. These judges. And I'm not saying say they are guilty. I'm saying say we should also open that Pandora box. We should also open that kind of worms. We should also check these judges, their background prior to 1982. We will see why the 1982 murders happened here.